I was in professional sales for 35 years. And let me tell you, all the sales trainings I've been through, and Cindy does sales, but nostalgia is one of those emotions that sells. Okay. And she just came off the campaign trail. And one thing in the campaign, you got to get to their emotional level to sell. And that's one thing like Mega has done. And we know Southwest Virginia, and Cindy can talk a little bit about on her experiences on the campaign trail. The other side does a good job selling emotion, and our side sometimes gets hung up on wanting to sell issues.
Mhm.
And I know you've seen that going door to door, Cindy, and all that. And people in rural America are real hesitant about change. And in my lifetime, I'm 56 years old. Change has not been good for rural America. I think about my childhood, downtowns. You go through so many downtowns in rural America. Doesn't matter whether it's rural North Carolina, rural Virginia. You see, storefronts shut down. Main streets are a shadow of what they used to be. And people look at the Mayberry and look at Andy Griffith and go, gosh, I wish I could go back to those days when they saw that prosperous downtown Mayberry and everything. And that kind of brings me to my next question. What are your current day thoughts of Mayberry, and where does Andy Griffith fit in today, Chris?
Well, I think the Andy Griffith Show was so influential that we still reference it 65, 66, 67 years later. That's pretty powerful for a TV show. Uh, I ended up creating a bumper sticker called "Make America Mayberry Again," and I had a few
That's yours.
people,
I've
yeah,
seen that.
I had a few people come back at me going, "Do you mean make America white again?" And I'm like, "You're equating Mayberry to white, and I'm equating Mayberry to love." And so I kind of feel like you look back on Mayberry, I think people are looking back on, like you said, that small town feel, or that feel of love, or that community. I think it's kind of today, in today's stance, in today's world, it's something to aspire back to. And I don't think it has to be this huge movement. I think it just can be as simply as, who's my next door neighbor? What's their name? Where are they from? What are they interested in? Getting to know our neighbors. I think not only in the rural setting, but I think in where I live and even bigger cities, we're still, kind of singular. We don't even know our neighbors next door to us in an apartment or a house or a neighborhood. And so just simply just reaching out to our neighbors, whether they're different or not, whether they speak the same language or not, I think that helps build and create a better community that's more Mayberry like, to be honest with you. And so, it's something that I wish our country could do more of right now. I really, really, I mean, I still equate Mayberry to love. So, how can we be more Mayberry like in our daily lives? I feel like when we do our Mayberry events, whether it's in Mount Airy or in Indiana, or working on our Mayberry Man films, we're a community, and we just take that, and we're just happy, and we just want to share that with our people outside of our Mayberry world. And so, that's the love that we're feeling, that we just want to kind of share with everybody else out. So, and you know what, to be honest with you, take away the media, take away the politics, take away, all the angst that we're feeling right now as a country. I've spent a lot of time recently in West Virginia for the past 3 months working on some films in Princeton, West Virginia. And it's a small town. I've been into other smaller towns in West Virginia. And no matter our political differences, whatever that is, it is just, we're all wanting the same thing. We're all wanting that community. We're all wanting that conversation. We're wanting to have a good time and enjoy each other. And so, no matter our political differences, I still kind of feel that that's there and that's possible. It's just being able to get out and to be with people. And so that's important. That's where I see, the truth and still America, how it used to be or could be. I still think it's still there a little bit.